Good morning, everyone. Our topic for today is all about customs of the Tagalog from the book of Juan de Plasencia. I am Sheila Piñones. Then without further ado, let's begin. Juan de Plasencia was a Spanish friar of the Franciscan order. He was among the first group of Franciscan missionaries who arrived in the Philippines on July 2, 1578. He was tasked by the King of Spain to document the customs and traditions of colonized natives based on arguably his own observations and judgments. He spent most of his missionary life in the Philippines, where he founded numerous towns in Luzon and authored several religious and linguistics books. Most notably the Doctrina Christiana, Christian Doctrine, the first book ever printed in the Philippines. Customs of the Philippines during the early 16th and 17th centuries, they appeared initially in Blair and Robertson's 55 volumes, The Philippines Islands 1903, and in the Philippines Journal of Science 1958. The customs of the Tagalogs mainly focuses on the government, administrations of justice, slaves, inheritance, and dowries. Juan de Plasencia mentioned in his account that every barangay, a tribal gathering consists of 30 to 100 families together with their slaves, have their own datu at the top of the social status, who governed the people and was the captain in their wars, followed by the maharlikas, commoners, and slaves. Plasencia described how children were divided between the married maharlika and the slave. It is also called namamahay or sagigili. Plasencia also noted the dowry system that was practiced by the native Tagalogs. Dowries were given by the men to women's parents before marriage. Moreover, Plasencia mentioned the worship of the Tagalogs, noting the Filipinos have no temples but they have what they call simbahan, which means a place of adoration, because this is where they gather when they wish to do a feast, called pandot or worship. He also mentioned that Filipinos worship idols, and one of them is what they call bathala, which signifies all-powerful or maker of all things. They also worship the sun, the moon, and even the stars. They have idols such as Lika, Dian Masalanta, the patron of lovers, Lakapati, and Indianali, patrons of cultivated lands. They also paid reverence to buayas. He commented that Filipinos are very liable to find auguries in things they witnessed and also practice divination. In addition, the matter of varying also differs based on the status of the deceased, as what Plasencia described. They also have distinctions among the priests of the devils, such as Katalunan, Sonat, Mangaguay, Manyisalat, Mankukulam, Hukluban, Silagan, Magtatagal, Osyan, Manggagayuma, Pangatahuhan. Filipinos also believe in ghosts, which they call bibit, tikbalang, and patyanak. However, they noted her that such beliefs were already erased through the teaching of the Holy Gospel. This account of Juan de Plasencia strengthens the claims that even before the Spaniards colonized the Philippines, Filipinos already have their own set of the traditions, costumes, practices, beliefs, and government that they abide to. He provided information that are no longer practiced today. Even now, it is noticeable that some of the practices during the 16th century are still practiced by some ethnic groups here in the Philippines. The Bagubu system, for example, which required the brides to be father make her return present equivalent to the one half of whatever is agreed upon as dowry, and there are still people, especially the elders, and the existence of tikbalang and tiyanak. Even the concept of barangay is still evident in today's generation. It is undeniable that our customs and practices change along with time. However, there are still fragments of our past that remain and will continue to remind us of our origin. It is such an honor knowing about our history and being able to discover how rich in the Philippines was in terms of our customs, beliefs, and practices. Thank you so much for listening. That is the end of our discussions.